LiL Billboards is the most cost-effective, convenient, and targeted way to advertise to people outside of their homes, where statistics show they make 70% of their purchasing decisions. LiL Billboards provides the geographic targeting advantage of newspaper and direct mail, the frequency of radio, the impact of television, and the flexibility of online advertising for a price that blows all of them out of the water. With LiL Billboards, you can get your vibrant and glowing ad playing hundreds of times in the target location of your choice for as little as 25 cents a week. The remainder of this video is dedicated to showing you just how easy that is. The first thing you do is browse locations that house LiL Billboards by using our filtering tools and search engine. For instance, if I'm looking to advertise geographically, I would probably want to browse by city and state. I can then select by state, followed by city. These are the locations within this city that house LiL Billboards. I then select a location I may be interested in, and am then directed to that location's LiL Billboards profile. Here you learn important information about that location, its pricing, as well as what is being currently played there right now. Underneath the description tag is a brief description of the location as well as a YouTube video tour showing where exactly the LiL Billboards are, or in some cases will be. Below this helpful video, there's general information on the location, its audience, and the type of content it allows to be played within its walls. If the content you upload does not meet the standards of the location's filter, your ad will be rejected and you will not be charged for that amount. Underneath the Pricing tab, you will find pricing information as well as specifics regarding the LiL Billboards within that location. It is important to note that all advertising purchased through lilbillboards.com is sold in 5-second blocks. We do this in order to provide flexibility for you, so that whether you want to run a still image in 10-second intervals or play a 30-second video commercial, it is convenient and easy to do so. It is also important to know that all cycle times are exactly 12 minutes in length. This means that one 5-second block will be played 5 times within an hour. Therefore, if you purchase just one 5-second block in an establishment that operates 10 hours a day, 6 days a week, your ad will be played about 240 times throughout the week. Of course, if you buy 2 5-second blocks, that number doubles to 480. If you buy 3, well, I think you see where I'm going with this. $1 to have your ad played nearly 1,000 times ain't a bad gig. Now let's talk about what determines the price of a 5-second block. The price of a 5-second block is determined by primarily 3 things. 1. Foot traffic. 2. Customer exposure time. And 3. Above all, demand. Foot traffic and exposure time work together to determine about how many people your ad is making impressions on. The recommended minimum purchase is the number of 5-second blocks required in order to reach about 100% of the estimated traffic of the location, one time. Of course, being exposed one time to a short ad is not very likely to lead a person to action. Experts say it takes about 3 to 5 times before an ad becomes noticeable. It takes 7 times before they're motivated enough to even think about making a purchase, and it can take up to 20 times or more before it finally convinces them. Regardless of the theories and research, we sell in 5-second blocks so you can determine your own magic number. Now, foot traffic and exposure time is what determines the initial pricing of a 5-second block at a location. But just like stock, it is the demand that will determine the long-term price of advertising at a location. Be aware, though, that space is limited and the regular price of a 5-second block at a location will very likely go up. So if you have the opportunity to purchase advertising at a newer location, it is most cost-effective to do so now. And lastly, you can click the Playing Now tab to see what is currently being played on this location's LiL Billboards at this time. Now that you know how to analyze a location's profile page, let's begin ordering. A very important thing to keep in mind while putting together an order is that this will all be for one campaign. That means you can purchase as many 5-second blocks as you want at as many different locations that you want, but you can only upload one photo or video file that will be played at those locations per campaign. So if you want to run different campaigns, be sure to process them as different orders or use our video podcast feature. Using the LiL Billboard number option, you may select the specific screen that you like. The number here is the size of the screen, and the letter simply helps you tell which screen you are purchasing time on. Using the schedule option, you may select the specific week you wish to advertise for. You then use the quantity option to select how many 5-second blocks you wish to purchase at this target location on this target screen for this target week. If you would like enough time to play a 15-second video advertisement, I would enter 3 here. If I would like to play that enough times to reach 100% of my foot traffic, I would enter 18 here. And if I'd like to expose that foot traffic 3 times to my ad, as many experts would suggest I do, I would place 54 here. I then click Add to Cart. I repeat this process as many times as I would like, and then click the View Cart button. I simply check out like you would on many other e-commerce websites, plugging in your billing and shipping information. One thing to keep in mind, however, is that there will be a small processing fee attached one time to the entire order. Regardless if you buy one-time block or 1,000, there is a standard $3.99 processing fee. If you would like, you could instead opt to pay a little more for a campaign that comes complete with proof of play analytics. Our software can keep track of exactly how many times your content has been played and where it has been played. We then place this in a spreadsheet for you and email you the results. Go ahead and finish the checkout process and complete the order. Now, within a few minutes after you place the order reserving your time, you will receive an email with the instructions of how to upload your content. You will have 14 days or until the Friday night before your campaign is to air to upload your content. Simply follow the instructions provided on the form, hit submit, and you're done. Be sure to check out the How to Upload a Video Podcast tutorial for the most flexible and instantaneous campaign available. Changes in a video podcast campaign can be both instant and infinite.